Alright, we out here for another range day. Gonna shoot some bowling pins. Test out the Sig with the new cleared here. And then we're gonna also shoot the Girsan second range day for that. Alright, so here we go. First rounds through the Sig with the new trigger.
I want to shoot more.
And that felt pretty good. I think I'm still gonna opt for the spring kit and see the difference, but overall, felt pretty good shooting that, man. The trigger didn't feel too bad. All right. And here's what the target looks like. See how we did. Trigger definitely feels different than the stock trigger. So, all right, so there we go. All at this pin right here in the middle. Some of the groups were okay, and then some of them got a little bit away from me, getting used to that trigger. Doesn't feel bad, it's just not as crisp as I'd like, so I'll definitely do that spring kit and clean it up a little bit. All right, get some rounds through the Girsan high power MC P365 lightweight. I'm not going to give you all their acronyms. I've heard them before, so get some shooting impressions. I rest my hand here on the thumb safety, which is excellent for this gun, man. It's a good size, perfect. I kind of threw that one. That's on me. Man, don't feel the bad, but see how we did. I will say, just from a straight natural feel, the Sig feels a lot better in my hand, and that's mostly because I've been shooting Sigs longer. I've been shooting Sigs for like 20 years. 365 XL I've had for about three to 4 years, and I had a P320 that I've shot for like 5 years. Before that, I had a 226. I've had a 2022, a P250. I've been through a gambit of Sigs, and because I'm just used to shooting them. So overall, the grouping here for the Girsan wasn't bad. It's just not quite what I was placing it. I was placing them all here, and then I got a pretty decent group here, and then the rest of them, you know, I was a little off. And I could feel it as I was shooting. It's gonna take some getting used to that trigger. It just feels different. It's way different. So you're shooting two different guns. They have different different characteristics about them, different features, and the way that they feel in your hand is different. The Girsan overall feels the best in my hand, just from a holding it perspective, but shooting it is a lot different. So we'll keep shooting and see how it goes, man. I think I'm gonna stop shooting Sig for now, since I'm more comfortable shooting Sig, I'm used to shooting Sig, and I'm gonna focus on shooting the Girsan. So I really gotta get used to this gun. I like carrying it, it feels good in my hand, and it's a really nice shooter. If you point it, it goes where you want it. It's just, I think I'm jerking it a little bit because it's different. So let's get a few more rounds off, and I'm gonna shoot at a different pin, and see if I can get a better grouping on this one. speed it up a little bit on these last few. I don't know how many I have left. I didn't count. Got a flyer. All right, so I think I felt a little bit more comfortable shooting on that last one. If you notice, that is a pretty good group there. All right, so the last two at the bottom was when I tried to speed it up. I kind of let one fly. I felt it fly as I was shooting it. So, but that group is tight, man. That's what you want right there. So I feel good about that. So the guns, I'm getting more comfortable with it. As of now, I have roughly about 150 rounds through the gun, and I haven't had a failure yet. Feels smooth. This gun is solid, man. So I don't really have any major complaints with it. The gun shoots as well as you shoot. So if you shoot well, if you're a solid shooter, you can know how to manage the trigger and all of that. The gun will do what it's supposed to do. It's just a matter of you being as good as the gun. Kind of like I made a comment on another person's video. People were saying a bunch of things in the comments, and I was like, man, look, this gun is solid. It's smooth. The fit and finish of it is great. It feels good in your hand. It points where it's supposed to go. The sighting is pretty decent. I mean, it's pretty good, actually. The one thing with this gun is it's not like a 2011. Trying to compare them to 1911s and 2011s. It's not the same thing.